Okay, hi people. It's been a little while since I posted my last vlog, so I figured I'd post a new one. What? No, just kidding. Um, I don't know. One of the things we bought for ourselves for Christmas was this nifty guy. If you don't know what this is, it's the handheld part of the Nintendo Wii U. Freaking awesome. Yeah, and that's Netflix if you're wondering. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I'm a big dork. I love technology. Um, Anywho, I don't know. So, yeah, basically, let's see. I've been watching a few videos of other people's blogs online recently, and, well, I've come to realize something. I am pretty boring. So, we will grab this, and I will try to attempt to be a little bit more exciting. Anyway, yeah, my hat, I need to replace it. Another red one, but yeah. I'm going shopping on Thursday to Destiny, USA, the premier mall in New York State. Well, now it is in Syracuse, if you're wondering. For those of you who don't know New York at all, yeah. So basically, yeah, I shaved my head if you're wondering. Woo! Anyway, um, let's see. I'll put this here, and hopefully I can block the light so it's not so bad. Yeah. No, I can't seem to block it. Shit. Shite. Okay, let's see. Let's try to block it a little bit. Here, shall we? No, that's not gonna work. Damn. It's not working. I can't seem to block it. Okay, let's try it like this. I don't know. I'm trying to move over to. Okay. Oh, you get to see Mr. Kitty. See? Fat Kitty. Anyways, I figured I'd bounce around a little bit as well. We've already started putting some Christmas presents under the tree. They may not look like much, but sorry, I covered the lines. They may not look like much, but actually they were quite costly. Um, One of them is well, my man already knows what he's getting for Christmas. Um, One of them's for his friend. I can't say what it is because I don't know if he'll watch this or not, and it's supposed to be a surprise. So let's just say it was not cheap. Anyway, but my man's presents were not cheap either. Considering that, yeah, I got him. Well, he already got his one present early. He got and I'll show you what it is. It's the iPod Touch. Where the hell did he put it? Oh, I think he took it with him. Damn. Yeah, he's actually at a doctor's appointment this evening. So he should be back in a little while. I don't know what time the appointment was for, but um, let's just say that it is a appointment where he probably won't be back for a little while. So I'm kind of bored, silly, and that's the other reason why I'm making this. Um, yeah, I say a lot. Oh, I hurt myself. I was putting up Christmas decorations on the roof, and I hit my knuckles on the edge of the roof and the shingles, and yeah, so yeah, yeah, I'm a knuckle dragger. No, yeah, I look like a monkey anyway. Kinda, I'm kind of ugly like that. So yeah, my beat up hat. Let's see. I see some people posting their blogs on here, like I was saying before, and they've got some pretty high energy blogs, and mine are kind of, dull and boring, and that's probably why I don't have much of an audience. Because nobody is very interested in sharing my blogs with anybody really. So, having said that, I would hope you'd share it with somebody. I hope you like them. I'm a little bit tired. You can notice the bags in my eyes. I just noticed them too, so that's why I pointed them out. Um, Let me show you what I bought my man for his Christmas stocking. He loves monkeys, and especially he's starting to get in the sock monkey. So this is his sock monkey Christmas stocking. Pretty cute. I actually some of the presents under the tree are meant to go in his stocking, which yeah. Oh, we bought these two at Walmart because they were pretty cute and they were only $1 a piece, so I thought they were awesome. A little penguin and a little chocolate polar bear, regular chocolate. And then there's this one. He's a white one. White chocolate. Ugh, I hate white chocolate, but it's cute, so. And here's a little walrus. Aw, North Pole walrus. They're called North Pole pals. You can find these at Walmart. They're only like $1. They're really adorable. Also, I think they have them at Wegmans, too, if any of you live in New York State. I don't know if Wegmans is outside of New York, but definitely in New York. Palmer is the name of the company that makes them. We also had some Valentine's Day ones on Valentine's Day. We're actually going to be making, let me set these back up here real quick. We're actually going to be making, and I'll show you what we're making. We bought a bunch of candy to do it too. Yeah, we bought the pre-made houses. They're gingerbread houses. We bought 2 of them, one for each of us. We're supposed to make them tonight. Yeah, they're pretty cool. See? It's not going to look like this. We made these same things last year, and if you look at my profile, you'll see our gingerbread houses from last year. They did not look like that. Actually, I went all out on mine, and he did too, really. We did a lot. We bought the candy ourselves, plus it comes with candy in the kit. But, yeah, we've got these. If you don't know what these are, you must be delusional, because they're Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Minis. Okay. Then I bought these because I was going to cut the sticks off and use them as part of the decorations up against the house. And then there's this one, which I don't know. I think I'm just going to eat this one because it's too big. But it's a reindeer head. So that won't work as a decoration. His best friend, Aaron, ate the head off the sucker. This was supposed to be John's first Christmas stocking, but whatever. I bought him this for his Christmas stocking, too. He already knows this, by the way. Yeah, he doesn't let me surprise him very much. Although a couple of his presents down there that are in his Christmas stocking are complete surprises. He has no clue what they are. Here's another one of those chocolate suckers. White chocolate, of course, for that one. We bought these green and red sprinkles. I know, I'm being a huge dork showing you all this. Wegmans sells all this candy in bulk, by the way. These are snowmen and white snowmen and red and green pine trees. See? And of course, you can't go without these. Do you know what these are? You've got to know what these are. They're the Christmas color Hershey's Kisses. Then there's another one of these snowmen. Yeah, I got one so he could have them. And of course, John had to have these, the mini gummy bears. They're really cute. And then there's these suckers. And here's another thing for John's Christmas stocking. Giant. Huge. But, you know, pretty cool. And then he wanted these as well. They're gummy. They're bigger. They're red, green, and white. The white are obviously snowmen. The red and green are pine trees. Pineapples, yeah. They're pineapples, Joe. Anyway, I'm a moron when it comes to things like that. Sometimes I slip and make mistakes. Yeah. Well, something I'm recently, trying to open myself up to and come to terms with. I'm pretty honest about who I am for the most part, but there are certain things I don't share with people, and one of them is a disability I have. I'm dyslexic. Yeah. So, don't laugh. Don't pick on me, or I'll beat you with the Santa. No. Anyway, yeah. So, let me think here. Let me try to put his little thingy bobber away real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'll put his candy away, which he's already seen it, but it's still, I think he'll forget about it by the time it comes. So I'll put these over here so we can do them later. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. I know. Very boring when I'm not on camera. I know, very boring when I am on camera, but... Oh, he bought me these two. They're those shower sponges things. You know, those like loofahs? Yeah, this one's a turtle. He bought me one. It came with a set of 3. There's a sun. Oh, no, it's a starfish. Sorry. A starfish. He said a sun, but that's why I thought it was a sun. But it's a starfish. And then there's a little turtle. And then there's a purple dolphin, or is this a whale? I can't tell. It could be either or. They have the same type of tail, so it looks like a whale to me. but I let him think it was a dolphin. So anyway, yeah, I think he's home. Are you home? Would you like to come in? I see you. I see your shadow under the door. Door's unlocked. I think. Anyway. Weird. I thought he was home. Anyway, I guess not. Well, time to have some Hershey's Kisses. Love these little suckers. Ah! I dropped it! No! Not in the recliner! No, we can't have chocolate in the recliner. Anyway, I'm being a complete moron. So, yeah. I have a topic to talk about, even though I've been rambling, since I can record more than 15-minute videos. I wrote a letter to the President of the United States, and I'd like to read it to you. I gotta sign into Facebook because I put it on my notes in Facebook. Yeah, I wrote it. This is the second copy of it. I sent it twice now. I also called the White House today, trying to tell them what I was, because there's some suggestions I thought were important. But apparently I was, passed off and made to feel like a complete moron. But, I'm trying to voice some of my ideas, which I'm told I'm fairly intelligent, and, well, I've been always told I was gifted and such, so. But here is my letter, and you can tell me what you think. I'll read it to you. Hello, Mr. President. My name is Joseph Wade Denny. I am a former military member of the U.S. Army Reserves. I am 34 years old, and I am from Syracuse, New York, but I currently live in Geneva, New York, with my partner, Jonathan, of 2.5 years. I first would like to start this letter by congratulating you on your victory in winning another 4-year term in the White House. I will say this, you had me very worried for a bit there that Mitt Romney was going to win and really set this country back even more than George W. Bush did. Now, I have a few things I would like to speak to you about. I have some very real and practical ideas which may help our country in many ways. They take a little work, but I believe with your vision and motivation, you can get these done in the short 4 years you now have secured by winning the 2012 election. I really hope these reach you and you can find a way to possibly use these ideas. So, I just think people may have overlooked some of them because of the readily profitable oil industry and its high dollar motivation to keep our country dependent on fossil fuels. The first is the fiscal cliff is fastly approaching. I may not be an expert, but it seems to me there are some possible easy answers that people are not seeing to avoid these sets of situations set to happen. May I make a few suggestions, sir? One of the ideas I had, and this is something you may need others to look into how to do this. I don't know exactly how it will be done. However, we have thousands of trash dumps and landfills in our country. One thing these dumps and landfills do is produce methane gas from all of the items decomposing. No, sorry. Also, we have many farms in the United States, and most farms have animals, horses, cows, etc. Well, the same way farms produce fertilizer is, in fact, with animal waste. Sorry. Well, if they devote an area on their farms to house this waste, and this could be confined and harnessed, the methane gas could be used to fuel homes, businesses, power plants, etc. It is clean energy and can be renewed anytime. Why not make the waste that is sitting in dumps and landfills work for us instead of just being eyesores or taking up space? Harness the methane released, which is quite a bit, and use it to power a lot of things, including public mass transit, and who knows, maybe methane gas stations or methane-based cars. For methane-based cars, I mean. You have stated your goal was to reduce our carbon footprint and find clean, renewable energy. Well, this is taking the pollution and waste and using it to our advantage and making it a renewable energy source. It may be a little messy, but it can be done. Okay, there is a way to harness radio waves. There is a way to harness radio waves around us to create energy. This idea was invented by Nikola Tesla. Here is an internet link which I provided, and if you go on my Facebook notes, on my Facebook profile, and you go in notes, you'll see this letter. And I provided the link. It's http://en.wikipedia.org/wiki, which is wiki/energy_harvesting. This technology has been buried by those who would seek to prevent it from becoming a widespread and commonly used way of providing clean, efficient, and innovative energy production energy production methods. Sorry, I'm not good at reading out loud. It just needs to be scaled up and used in such a way that it can become a higher yield energy production method. It has a very real potential to be just that. It involves very basic understanding of electronics to be one of these small devices. I really had a typo there, sorry. However, to be used to power more energy demanding devices, some work would have to be done to modify it in such a way that it could harness and store more energy for use. Of course, this would be something many utility companies and corporations would not want to see become a reality because of the high potential to free our country from more costly energy production and distribution methods. Here are some more low-cost energy production methods which are known but not widely utilized. I believe if these are used, we can eliminate the high-cost utility companies and provide more reliable and renewable energy sources to produce clean, safe energy for all Americans to use. Sorry. The only thing that would be needed is the ability to have these sources in a person's home or apartment. Personally, I believe that this can be done safely and effectively, so even in the event of some environmental disasters, communities would be able to keep power even in extreme situations. An example of what I mean is Hurricane Sandy and how many people lost power for weeks. This could have been prevented just by having these small devices powering individual homes without taking up much room at all. Just helping Americans get this technology should be a priority of your administration, and keeping it low cost or even free to give this technology to all Americans and do away with large corporations monopolizing the energy markets. This would boost the economy by allowing more Americans to have that income used on utility payments to instead purchase market goods and even make investments in business and finance. 3. To ease economic, I wrote easy, but it's supposed to be ease, economic hardships on the middle class Americans with the year coming to a close, a bit of a suggestion to boost sales, tax, and revenues in the marketplace would be to release half of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve into our U.S. open market, which will bring down oil prices significantly. In turn, consumers would have more money to purchase goods they would want to buy for their families or friends for Christmas or other denominational holidays around the end of the year. I have read that we currently keep an inventory that was in November, it was 694.9 million. I think that's actually billion. I think I wrote it wrong, but either way, million is a lot. Barrels. This equals to 36 days of oil at current daily U.S. consumption levels of 19.5 million barrels a day. Okay, it was million. Let's see. And I wrote the conversion for, I wrote that on there, what the conversion was. Of course, more may have been purchased since then. However, this number I am quoting is from several reports dated October 12th, 2012. So, if you release half of that oil into the U.S. market for consumers, it would drop oil prices almost immediately. If you set out pricing guidelines telling businesses not to keep prices high just to make extra funds, as some do this, and they believe it is called price gouging. So, half of that oil would, if released at once, food in. I wrote it all wrong. Oh my god. Feed the markets and show other countries we do indeed have our own oil, and it would have OPEC change the pricing guidelines because foreign oil being used by our country would drop for a short time. This oil being reduced would then accumulate a surplus uh, and will devalue oil by making it less rare currently. Oil prices could drop by half if this works out correctly, but I expect a 30% drop. I expect oil prices. I cannot read out loud like I said. Sorry. Oil prices could drop by half if this works out correctly, but I expect a 30% drop if you release as much oil from the reserves as I mentioned. That would be 347.45 million barrels to be exact. Now, effectively, this would supply our country with oil it needs to run at current rates of consumption for 18 days. However, with the oil supply building up because production will still go on during the strategic release of the oil reserve, the market share prices of oil would reflect the drop in oil prices as well. 4. And I wrote the third idea because I changed the numbering. I just didn't fix that. A third idea I had to speak with Detroit automakers and cut a deal on the government buying Chevy Volt cars directly from them. Using these cars would increase fuel efficiency as they get 38 miles per gallon. However, if you are not familiar with this vehicle, it can also run on its battery anywhere from 28 to 40 miles without using a drop of gasoline. This would mean many Americans, if given one of these vehicles, would indeed be saving money. You could start an incentive program of trading your old vehicles and being granted these new vehicles for each working vehicle they trade in. However, you can take these used vehicles and ship them to other countries, selling them as used viable cars. This would employ some new people for our jobs of cleaning and repairing the used vehicles and then shipping them to other countries who are buying them. This would make back some of the money invested in the program to buy the Chevy Volt vehicles. Also, it would promote some temporary jobs until all of the vehicles have been traded out. Many of these people will spend their income on things that they need and make purchases in the marketplace, which will boost the economy, also boosting federal tax revenues. Okay, so 5. Also, yet another idea on building is based on a building that was made here in New York. It is something that has been done here in New York on the SUNY Oswego, New York campus that innovates design in buildings and saves on heating and cooling costs. Here is an internet link to their site telling you about the geothermal science building they are currently building, which it is http://www.oswego.edu/news/index.php/site/news_story/drilling_complete. Okay, yeah, that's pretty long. Anyway, if you go into the notes, you'll find it. It's listed as number 5. You'll find it. Something else to note on this technology could be to be used to update all government buildings, saving money on heating and cooling costs, and it wouldn't cost much to do either, as the savings would far outweigh the cost after 10 years. It is a green effort to reduce our carbon footprint, and it helps a lot. Okay, number 6, and this has nothing to do with the economy really, it's just something that people use. Wikipedia, the free internet encyclopedia. Wikipedia.org is a non-profit, free educational website which many Americans utilize. However, they are in danger of shutting down and are not asking, I should have said now, I wrote not, asking users to donate funds to help keep this site alive and running so it can remain an educational and informational benefit to us all. However, I was wondering if you could allocate some funds to be earmarked to keep the site running and even help provide some more staff for them so they may continue this very important work keeping Americans and even the world educated with informational facts. I really hope you can aid them so that they may continue this work for the educational benefit of all humankind. 7. Finally, something that could be done for many people who have issues with money and are poor and on Social Security disability. If they have back student loans so they can get on their feet, pay them off. A person should not have to be eligible to prove they are on SSI, SSD, Social Security income based on disability, or Social Security disability. They should have to, I mean. This would help them to try to recover, especially with people with mental illnesses whom try to recover and become active members of society again in at least a part-time status, but not able to make ends meet because student loan payments are expensive and they have to worry about these hovering over their heads. In closing, Mr. President, I have given you some ideas to help. I hope you take them and use them. You are a brilliant man whom I look up to. I am happy to have you run our country, and I did in fact vote for you. I also encouraged others to vote for you, and even pointed out how your Republican opponent didn't hold a candle to you. I believe we all can make a huge difference in this world if we try. I may be ill and disabled myself, but I try every day to make life better for those around me. I also hope you keep championing marriage for homosexuals, as that is an important issue. Equal rights for all Americans, and love is love. So please pass homosexual marriage for all of this country, giving homosexuals equal rights under federal law to be recognized as married couples and given the same rights and privileges as heterosexual couples. Thank you for taking the time to read this. President Obama, sincerely, Joseph W. Deney. Well, that is my letter to the president, and I sent it twice, so 2 times. So anyway, I don't know. So I've rambled on long enough. I hope you enjoyed hearing me read really badly, and I will be posting soon. Bye.